try to find a way to get out, to get out, to get out of hell.
Today we're looking at Silver, another addition to Deadlock, and I will say this straight away, this hero is really nasty in the right hands. I actually fully agree with this German guy who genuinely enjoys playing Silver and is a mentally stable person.
I mean, like...
You think I'm gonna fight at him?
While some people find her confusing or difficult, I honestly think that Silver is actually pretty straightforward. And if you compare her to someone like Pocket, there is way less weird stuff going on. Her abilities are clean and, most importantly, very responsive, which already puts her miles ahead of Wednesday Girl for me. She has everything I like: impactful gunplay, clear abilities, and good scalings. Silver also gets way more sustain and fight presence thanks to her werewolf form and melee abilities. Yes, seeing two sets of abilities can look overwhelming at first, but in practice it's really not that complicated. What actually matters is knowing what to press and when to press. Let's go through her kit in normal order, starting from her human form. First ability, Slam Fire. While Silver's gun is a bit quirky, low ammo capacity, slow reload time, and slow fire rate, Slam Fire fixes everything. It instantly reloads your gun and massively increases your fire rate and damage for the next shots at a cost of accuracy, which honestly, who cares, it's shotgun. As usual in Deadlock, the first ability is your damage button. You use Slam Fire when you actually want to commit and burst someone down. Second ability, Boot Kick. It dashes you forward, kicks the first enemy hit, then knocks you backwards while marking the target. When you shoot marked enemy, you deal bonus spirit damage. This ability is super clean design-wise. It lets you play aggressively, deal damage, and it also can be used as a sustain tool when combined with items that give HP regen after melee attacks. Think of it as an engage button. It helps you win space, get closer to enemy heroes that prefer staying behind the front line. With some practice, you can also position enemies on the battlefield, which is extremely useful. Third ability, Entangling Bola. Silver throws a bola that deals spirit damage, slows the enemy, and disables movement abilities like dashes and jumps. Bola is how you catch mobile heroes, and also you can create space if you're being chased. Now her ultimate, Lycan Curse. As Silver deals damage, she builds Bloodlust. Once it fills, she transforms into her werewolf form. She gains bonus health, movement speed, and higher fire rate, and her abilities switch to melee versions. You know, all the standard stuff we used to see with werewolves. Your main combo to reach Lycan form will be Bola, Boot Kick, and Slam Fire. Most of the time this should give enough damage to proc your ultimate. In werewolf form, she has three abilities: Bite, Jump, and Tail Whip. Bite is the most powerful one. Pure damage with extra healing, which is extremely useful in massive fights. Jump lets you instantly enter fights or chase down targets. Tail Whip is a AoE ability that slows and briefly disarms enemies while dealing spirit damage. If you see a favorable situation, your main combo will usually be Jump, Tail Whip, and Bite if necessary. Let's go over items that suit Silver. She's a very versatile hero, and I've seen a lot of different approaches. Builds will definitely keep evolving, and a few months from now, after all balance patches, people will probably be running more optimized setups. For now though, this is my take on what you should be aiming for. We're going for a balanced hybrid belt, but still leaning towards orange items. In early game we pick our gun essentials as well as a couple of green items to reach 4.8k investment. Melee lifesteal is a solid early pickup, later transforming into life strike. It works really well since you can heal through your second ability and with her werewolf kit. Kinetic dash is extremely useful for optimizing her nerfed gun, and fleetfoot is great for both human and werewolf forms, helping you chase down targets and secure kills. In the mid game we started stacking more gun damage. Express Shot helps us build werewolf form faster, and we also pick up duration extender to keep it active longer. To round out our spirit investment, I recommend Quicksilver Reload. It makes our shotgun feel much smoother and fixes a lot of clunkiness in extended fights. Other strong alternatives are Spirit Snatch and Torment Pulse. You can also go for Disarming Hex as a solid utility, plus it reduces bullet resist, which works nicely for us. I recommend picking up Hunter's Aura if you're focusing on solo kills and roaming, especially after laning phase when you are moving around the map and looking for isolated farming opponents. And Berserker is another strong damage option, particularly in werewolf form, when you're constantly committing and receiving more and more damage. For green items in the mid game, I suggest Spirit Resilience as a balanced spirit defense option, along with Escalating Resilience, which not only works against gun focus characters, but also gives good perks in contrast with Metal Skin. In the late game, we continue increasing our damage output and gaining helpful utilities as Silencer. Divine Kevlars is a great option in the late game, considering our ultimate. Inhibitor is basically a daddy gun damage version of Healbane, so grab it when situation calls for it. Otherwise, I suggest Unstoppable if you are facing a lot of CC from the opposing team, or Colossus as a golden mean for your sustain. For the gameplay tips, the first thing to understand that Silver becomes disgusting when you think one step ahead. Your human form sets up your werewolf form. Before transforming, your goal is to land as many shots as possible, help your team control dangerous opponents with Vola, and safely build Bloodlust. If you die too early, you never reach your power spike in that fight. And finally, as usual, discipline matters. Try not to waste your potential with button mashing. Having 2 kits doesn't mean that hero is too complicated. Silver is about pressing Slamfire where the damage actually matters and using bootkick with follow-up in mind. So yeah, that's Silver. Clean, responsive, versatile, and extremely punishing if you play her correctly, which is why I really enjoy her and see a huge potential. If you like Vindicta or Pocket Shotgun playstyle, there is a very good chance you'll like Silver even more. If this guide helped you, drop a like, subscribe for more Deadlock content, and let me know what you think about this character.